Hi guys, this is Weston from Team DDD here. Today we're here with Rick, and he's going to profile his Ancient Gear deck. Take it away, Rick.
Alright, so to start off we have our 2 Ancient Gear Golem and a 1 Ultimate Pound. You have to run them due to their new spell card that they got. Next we have 2 Reactor Dragon. He is still a pretty decent card. Being able to summon him, attack, and then pop a Gear Town or Fortress to summon another one, and then second main phase make a VFD is still pretty nice. We have 3 Ancient Gear Wyvern. Basically when he's normally special you gotta search any Ancient Gear card, but you can't set for the rest of the turn, so he's basically like a Stratos for Ancient Gears. 3 Hunting Hound. He burns on normal summon for 600, and then he basically can fusion summon using monsters on the field or in the hand, which is also really cool. This right here's 3 Ancient Gear Frame. I'm missing my third one. I thought I had a third one, but apparently I don't. But basically, you discard a card and you can search an Ancient Gear Golem or a card that specifically lists Ancient Gear Golem in its text and add that from your deck to your hand. And for the last monster, we have 2 Ancient Gear Box, because when he's added from the deck or graveyard to the hand, you can add an Earth Machine with 500 attack and or defense, which the main target's going to be Gear Frame all the time. Onto the spells, we have our 3 Gear Town with our 2 Terraforming to search it out. We have our 3 Ancient Gear Catapult. This card's still really good. It can pop a face-up card to summon an Ancient Gear from deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. And in the graveyard, you can banish it to destroy a face-up card, summon an Ancient Gear token. So it has a lot of ways to make Gear Town actually a good card for once. 3 Ancient Gear Fortress. This is this deck's win condition, basically. While it's face-up on the field, your opponent cannot target or destroy Ancient Gear monsters with card effects to turn their normal or special summon. And your opponent cannot activate any card or effect in response to an Ancient Gear card or effect activation, which is really nice. So they can't like Ash or Ogre your cards, which is, again, really nice. We have 2 Ancient Gear Fusion. Basically it's polymerization, but if you use an Ancient Gear Golem on the field, you can send the materials from your deck to the graveyard, which is amazing. It turns itself into a Shaddoll Fusion. We have 2 Foolish Bearer Goods to send Catapult to the graveyard. 2 Overload Fusion, because Chaos Giant's a dark monster and being able to make a 1-card Chaos Giant is amazing. 1 Power Bond for OTK, obviously. 2 Desires, because the stack still has trouble with consistency issues. Having that extra +1 is really nice. And for the last spell, 1 Limit Removal, because it's an OTK deck. And then onto the trap. The only trap we play is 3 Red Reboot. The card's actually really good for Ancient Gears because their biggest weakness is having their monsters or their effects striked or anything to that effect. So having this card to be able to stop those type of things is very nice. And this makes this deck really good against Altergeist. Onto the extra deck, we have 1 Ancient Gear Token, 2 Chaos Giant. He's obviously the best monster. Being able to make him and then just attack over everything with 4500 and do piercing is amazing. And he's really good against Sky Strikers, being able to be unaffected by all spell and trap effects. So that's really nice. 2 Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. You play 2 now because 1 you use to float in off of Megaton Golem, and the other you make if you actually need to fusion summon him. And then Megaton Golem, basically he gains multiple attacks if you use Ancient Gear Golems or Ultimate Pounds as materials, and when he leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you summon Ultimate Golem from your extract. We have 3 Howitzer. Basically, he's still the deck's best first turn play. Being able to burn for a K and then just sit on him until he dies by battle and summon any Ancient Gear from the deck is still a pretty good card. We have, for the Xyz, 1 True King of all Calamities. You only make him if you have the 2 Reactor Dragon, basically where you summon 1, like I mentioned earlier. And then for the only rank 4, we have Heavy Armored Train Iron Wolf. Now, I tried Gear Gigan X before, and he didn't really do much because the deck already searches quite a bit off of its main deck. So being able to get that effect to where it can target a machine monster and have it attack directly helps in case you just didn't have enough to finish off the game. On for links, we have 1 Mrs. Radiant because majority of decks Earth, so being able to have it boost up for 500 and then just add 1 back when it dies is really nice. 1 Cleave4 Genius because it's a machine deck and he's just a really good link monster. 1 Underclock Taker because he's just a really good link too. And then Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Cerberus, because they're also good link 2s.
Well, thank you for the profile, Rick. And if you've made it this far in the video, I'd like to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.